Hey, happy Wednesday. I wasn't able to do a Tuesday talk yesterday, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a Word Wednesday today. There's so much going on in my life, so many changes that I will have to do a separate video with that testimony, but for now, I wanted to go over something that I learned in my study of First Peter chapter 1. We're doing First Peter chapter 1. I have tons of notes here. And so I wanted to go over just verses 6 and 7 because I think it's something that we don't really talk about enough, and it would really help us in this Christian journey. I know that I didn't hear this a lot when in my walk in the past. Like, this wasn't really something that was talked about a lot, and I think it should have been because it really kind of puts things in perspective. So I'm reading 1 Peter verses 6 and 7. So be truly glad. There is a wonderful joy ahead, even though you must endure many trials for a little while. These trials will show you that your faith is genuine. It is being tested as fire tests and purifies gold. Though your faith is far more precious than mere gold, so when your faith remains strong through many trials, it will bring you much praise and glory and honor on the day when Yeshua HaMashiach is revealed to the whole world. And what I wrote down in my notes is that these are commands in here. So verse 6, it says, so be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead, even though you must, which is a command, endure many trials. These trials will show you your faith is genuine. So this suffering has a purpose. Trials have a purpose. And that was so enlightening to me because you always wonder, like, why is this happening to me? Why? But suffering has a purpose. Trials has purpose. The purpose is to test my faith in the Most High. It's being tested as fire, as being made into pure gold. So what it does is it strengthens my faith, because I'll be able to look back and say, I see how the Lord showed up for me here. So when the next thing comes, I can say, the Lord's going to show up for me today like he did the last time I was in a situation. I could see that. Test my faith as it goes through the storms and trials. One of my friends always said to me, and I always remembered this, when you're going through a trial, when you're going through the storms of life, don't look at the storm. Look for the Lord in the storm. Look for Yahweh in the storm. Because when you look for Yahweh in the storm, you take your eyes off of what's going on around you. Like when Peter walked on the water, when Peter's eyes was fixated on Jesus, he was able to walk on that water. It's when Peter took his eyes off the Lord and started paying attention to his surroundings, the waves, the thunder, the lightning, is when he began to sink and cried out to the Lord, Lord, help me. That is what we are supposed to do when we're in a storm. Keep our eyes fixated on Jesus and not on the storm. Because as we fixate on Jesus, we're able to walk in victory through the storm and have our faith assured for whatever comes next. God bless you.